Hello, everybody. We have probably the weirdest problem we've faced ever. We've been live for a little while, but I guess we're going to have to start everything all over from the beginning because for some reason, despite it being broadcasted, it was not showing up in the streams. Welcome back to my illusion. A bunch of the gamers who sit down and play some Dungeons and Dragons. They've leveled up, but because it didn't happen in stream, it's not going to happen there, so we'll move on.
Oh, hell no.
Are you telling me that we
Oh, hell
killed the
no.
amethyst dragon for nothing? You ruthless bastard.
It's 4 against 1.
Exactly. Like, all the people out there in internet land, they want us to have a level up.
Down below, myillusion.co.uk for all of our links, including our Discord community, our stream pages, our merch store, our Genki browser extension, and of course the MS Society. To which, Laura, I think you have something.
Laura, here's where you can do the other half now.
Honest to God, like, I have to do this right again. Like, I'm telling you, the computer's window, exit, swift exit today. I've had it up to here, honestly. So, when I thought that we were live, I don't believe this. I'm going to interrupt, like, yo, I'm not even going to start the announcement. Like, yo, it's now personal grooming with Lima. So what we want to do is we want to rub the rapeseed oil into the beard tenderly, and then brush it through for an even shiny coat. I can't even, I'm too distracted.
Yeah, we've already done all of this.
I need to get a post-it note to put over his camera feed on my side because, like, I can't. What the Where's my thingy? There we go. That's better. Like, it's not a post-it note, but I'll cover him adequately for the moment. So, if he's giving me the finger, guys, somebody grass him in. Anywho, shite. I just realised I've come in with my mouse hand and I can't even fucking click between my tabs. So, anyway, on the first take of when we thought that we were live, I was talking about adaptive sports. Now, there is an article on the MS Society website just now about a study that is going on with Queen Margaret University in Edinburgh. And this professor, Professor van der Linden, is putting research into an adaptive sport called frame running, which could potentially help people with MS who experience walking difficulties improve their MS symptoms. Now, of course, MS symptoms vary from person to person. Not everybody is going to have the same troubles. Like, for example, I need a cane, but I don't need it all the time. I only need it sort of as and when my legs are more painful or when I'm having balance difficulties. I'm not a full-time cane user, whereas other people may be full-time wheelchair users, part-time wheelchair users, or they may vary from time to time. So frame running is a basically almost what you can imagine it to be. It's a mobility frame that consists of 3 wheels and a saddle and handlebars, but the saddle is not one that you would sit on. It's to support the user at the chest, and it's to help with mobility, to kind of get active up, more active around the running track. Now, I've personally been looking into adaptive sports myself because I do want to get a little bit more healthier, a little bit fitter. So I've been doing water aerobics, because of course the buoyancy in the water helps support you. It's less difficult and impactful on the joints. Still doesn't stop me going at a full pelt, and then realise when I get out of the water, oh my god, what have I done to myself? But it's definitely interesting to look into. So if anybody is interested in looking into it, maybe trying it themselves if they do struggle with that with their mobility, definitely have a look at that article. On the other side of the coin, there's also the May 50k that's coming up, where you don't do 50k in the one go. I don't recommend anybody does that. It doesn't matter how many marathons you run, please pace yourself. So the goal is to cover 50k over the course of the entire month of May, and you can do that in whatever format you like. You can walk, you can run, you can roll. It's entirely up to you how you want to do that. So by all means, if you're interested in signing up for that, go ahead and check out the sign up page on the mssociety.org.uk website. And your first when you reach the 50k, you get a medal, and your money also that you do for your fundraising goes to research and support for other people with MS. So have a look at that as well as other fundraising opportunities at mssociety.org.uk. Back to you, Lima, if you've adequately groomed yourself.
You're muted.
If you finish if you finished your announcement, your talk, before I finish my grooming, would have got a free level up. Since that didn't happen, I was already done. Too bad. Oh, well, I guess that concludes tonight's announcements and delays and technical difficulties. I'm gonna blame you, Luna, for the next one. But let's
No,
jump
we all
into.
blame you.
I didn't. This has nothing to do with me. I
We
pushed the
all
button
go
that
through
says.
your PC.
Both problems seem to be your problems.
Okay,
You're
I'll
the
remember
DM, therefore it is your fault.
That's fine. So when the big bad monster comes after you, it's your fault. I didn't put it there. You did.
Are we just going to go by Simpson rules, where if there's a pie there and I walk towards it going and it gets eaten, it's its fault?
Yep. I'll be sure to add a dragon that does exactly that when it comes to you. Yeah.
Gonna be called Pac-Man.
If there's an alpha right there and it's in your way when you go and you eat it, that's the alpha's fault.
Remember to self, don't use 7th level.
Note to self, bring counter spell. Oh, note to self, bring forbiddance.
Note to self, can we start the intro, please?
welcome back. So, before we get into anything further, it's time for Dungeons and Dragons. But we've also got a little of a celestial event tonight. For those who are wondering, remember in 10 minutes, the world ends, everybody dies.
Yay, anarchy.
7:52.
Because the government's moon is going to block out the sun as a form of protest against the subordinates. I don't really believe that.
So if we die in 10 minutes, do we still have to stay on the stream, or can I go and have one last hurrah before the end of the world?
Trust me, Alva's not going to be doing anything else anytime soon.
Can you believe me for asking?
Well, so Lunar Eclipse travelled to the Nine Hells, particularly to the plane of Avernus, to seek 6 liters of pit fiend blood. Upon arrival, they found themselves currently in the clutches and targets of the Chromatic Eye, the so-called organization led or affiliated with Tiamat. After a swift, big brain move of teleporting away to make sure your allies are still very much yours, they arrived on an on an island with a large tower at its center. They met an individual, Morkainen, the Archmage of one of the other prime material realms, who gave some brief information whilst also not quite trusting of a particular sorcerer. Oh, Alvafor. No, it was the wizard with a bow. Party using the wonderful abilities of polymorph decided to get off the island and proceed round this barren waste, across the deserts, and continue on. The extreme heat and the burdening pressure, the effects of this realm is taking its toll on the party, with a few surprises. Namely, Silvio was brought forward by Mantra and suddenly not like a cat but limp. Limp with an attitude, though the attitude seemed to precede the form itself. Different things, in effect. Or progression. Something more sinister. Silvio, the BBEG, who are you looking for? So,
Kind of doubting that.
I like it when you do things. Means I can then slip them in. So, you are all in this wonderful barren wasteland. Just past the beautiful land that happens to be the Colossal Chains, I think it was, something like that. I can't find the page yet, I'm still looking for it. Anybody remember?
What? I didn't quite hear what you said there, sorry.
Just past the Colossal Chains, didn't we?
No, the Sunder Chains.
Sunder Chains, that's it. Yep, I've got it right here. Perfect. You passed the pilgrim who's not noticed you. Oh. Up. That puts you to about there. There's a little reminder for people to be able to see the map themselves. That doesn't work, I'll have to do it here. So, what would you guys like to do for the remaining of your day? and made it to effectively the eastern side of the lake where the Tower of Urn is.
If I remember correctly, we ended last session off trying to discuss whether or not we wanted to go back to the material realm. If so, how we get a pit fiend there, then kill it there. Or, and if I remember correctly, I used then locate creature, and there was a pit fiend like near enough directly above us.
Oh yeah, and then it was like a whole big floating
Fortress
ship
thing.
thing or whatever
That's
it was.
right. That's where we
Yeah.
left off. I knew something. I thought it was flying fortress. As you all look up, a giant blade moves across your heads, probably about several hundred feet above you, floating in the direction of northwest.
Apparently music is a bit loud.
Everything likes to go tits up today.
Should have been last week.
What? I wish I would do.
Well,
Is that? Go ahead.
Do we
Mhm.
hide? Oh, yeah.
You guys are pros at this, right?
Millara, were you saying something?
I was just gonna ask: is this giant blade being held by somebody, or is it
No, it's a
magically floating in the air?
object. It's
Okay.
large.
Cyber, what seems to make you think we're experts at anything?
Did. I guess I'll win the bet.
What bet?
You've had money on us, you wee bastard.
Yeah, Niece said that you would reassure me, saying you've done this all the time. You're experts. I said I bet they wouldn't, and yeah, I won 50 gold. Thank you.
That sounds like a very bad bet Nice would know not to make. Well, sorry. If it was Madtra answering that statement, she'd probably say she's an expert. And quite a few
Only
things.
sometimes.
See?
That's relative. You are an expert by trade. Your class is considered the expert class.
I'm an expert at lockpick.
Bard and rogue are experts.
So yeah, I think we should probably try and not be seen by that, or not look like a threat to it at least. So let's ignore it and walk on a bit.
Just gonna walk the land. I need to get this up as well. Bravo calculator. In. Do you want to spend your remaining 6 hours traveling, or?
No,
In fact, I'm fine. I don't need to worry about the saves. If we wish, we could always do the polymorph, try and get further distance like we were doing. Stick with the 2 to 3 hour increments, rest, and so and so.
I don't think I can fly like this. I don't feel great right now. So, I mean, if someone else wants to fly, I can sit on a back, but
Yeah, I don't mind being the polymorphed one this time, since you have been a couple of times now.
Yeah, I can take a turn as well.
So we can take another 6 hours of walking. If we're gonna fly, that'd be better.
Probably
you
be
are
better.
waking up a lot well.
If we can fly again, that will still work. But I want to keep a low profile.
Yeah, if we were to fly, we would probably have to fly close to the ground. If we fly too high, we'll just be spotted from everywhere.
Off to your distance, you do see a couple of mountains, just a little bit northwards of you now. You do see more mountains very far off to your east, like stupendously far. But they're there.
Is Lima cutting out for use as well?
Am I cutting out?
A wee
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Yeah. I only heard something about mountains and something to
Yep.
far
So
to the
there's
side.
mountains to the north. Can you hear me go okay?
Okay, now,
Yeah.
And off to the very, very stupendously far east, there's more mountains.
Did you say anything about seeing something flying, or
Except from that,
well, the big ship thing?
The big fortress.
Which I think we try and ignore it and hope it ignores us.
is that better?
One phrase doesn't.
We seem fine.
Is this better? Does it sound better? Does that sound better? Does it sound good?
Still a wee
Yeah.
bit glitchy, but I'd like to point out it's nearly eclipse time.
Oh yes, Eclipse was 3 minutes ago.
Oh, we've missed it already?
Wait a minute, guys.
7:52.
I know for a fact I will.
welcome back. Everybody wants to see a bit of darkness every now and again. I just want to say hello. So, no more interruptions for tonight, hopefully. It's raging and it's saying. Been a while since you've appeared on our chat menu. So, how many hours would you like to travel in your forms?
Wait, by ear?
Sure. I'm fine with that.
So another hour?
So we'll go for an hour first. We'll see how everyone's looking. And then we'll go from there.
Who is becoming the Griffins today?
I will.
And how many are we? Who's using what polymorph spell? Like, how many are we transforming and such?
3.
For everyone to move at the same pace, we need 3 polymorphs total. So it'd be me, you, and Cyborg using polymorph.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll polymorph myself. There's my spell slot marked off.
Okay.
Hold up. I'll be back.
And you wanted a polymorph, Oliver?
Yeah, I'll take a turn.
Okay, I'll polymorph for you.
Thank you.
Cyborg gets their polymorph, and Farron's polymorphing who?
Himself.
Okay, so you 3 are the travel. And what direction are you going in? Just came from the west, slightly south. Map up. You are effectively around.
The standard trains area.
Yeah, but we'll say close to the A. In A and H, I believe, is where you'll be at.
Probably not.
We want to head north, you said?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like
That was
there's
me for some
that,
reason.
so-
You're muted.
You muted.
No, we'll just have to wait for Justin to come back again. But you'll be able to travel 8 miles, depending on what direction you do decide to go in. So we're about
I thought we were going
the
north.
A and the I. You'll be roughly around.
And this is 8 miles after an hour.
8 miles for the next hour as Griffins.
Okay.
It is exceptionally hot, so yeah, that's a pretty fair rate of travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 miles an hour. I mean, you could run faster than that.
And this year,
But
I
you
don't
would
think
get
so.
exhaustion. Yeah,
bad.
you'd probably die.
Look. Well got.
It's a tooth.
You knock someone's tooth out.
Yeah, with sons. The other one fell
Yeah,
down the drain.
lost.
Oh, you got.
Gonna say lost those 2 front teeth last week. First one on the Sunday, and then the second one while he was brushing his teeth on Thursday went down the drain before he could catch it.
Oh,
Can't keep a full set. Have you given him? Have you given him change?
Well, instead of money, I just let him pick a treat. So
That's fine. I'll just give him a TV.
I mean, like, yeah, I let him choose what he wanted to do, and he said that he wanted to do soft play on the Sunday, and Thursday he was going out for mini golf anyway. So
So, which direction you want to go? If Justin's going to be just a bird for this.
I thought we said north.
Or if you want to head northward towards the mountains. If we could journey there, can I have everybody make a constitution saving throw?
And I opt to not need to.
I won't need to. You do.
okay, that is cool. Has anybody tried the new Lego dice on D&D Beyond?
no.
I've tried them; they're phenomenal.
Okay, and I need to double check something with my exhaustion. Okay, my saving throws are not reduced. Cool.
I got a 6.
What?
I got a 16.
Nice.
So an
Hey.
18, and
What do you want to do? Do you want to watch shows, or do you want to go and play trains, or
I don't think he's listening.
we'll do
Please.
something? Jack. We'll do something.
probably wants to go to
Go,
bed,
buddy.
Dave.
Alexa, office. Sorry, Alexa, bedroom on. So you got 6. Alexa, bedroom on. You said you wanted to do a. You said you got 6.
Yep. And then Mantra got a 16. And then Alvar, you said 18?
Yep, and I was just double checking what I need to do for Toto since he's at exhaustion level 3, so it's a roll advantage.
Did you not reduce the exhaustion level from his long rest?
Oh yeah, that's right actually. So
It'll be 2.
okay, so that is a 21.
Ah, you increase 1 exhaustion.
Okay.
You're now exhausted. Mantra, Lalara, and Toto. Libor is good. He has 1 point of exhaustion. As you land, you have forms. You have made a little bit of headway. Made it near to one of the mountains. Near the S. What would you like to do?
You have an S?
Yeah, the S of chains.
We were at the A and then we went north.
Yeah, you're moving north. You've still got a bit of a waterway there, so you're going north, but you're slightly drifting to the east. You're going as north as you can. Be right about the S to the N, near the mountain.
Oh boy.
Are we all holding up?
Don't think I'm any worse.
You see my mouse?
I wouldn't say I'm great though.
You see my mouse?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Oh, now I do.
No, yeah.
No, I don't.
Really? You see it up here, but you don't see it down here. At the chains.
I see it at chains now.
So you're roughly about there. In that approximate location, as far as you can tell.
Would Farron's locate creature still be on, or is it gone now?
I believe it's concentration, if I remember correctly. Let me double check. It's a free... Okay, object. Okay, creature. Yeah, its concentration's off. I was concentrating on polymorph, so it would have dropped.
Long, long journey.
Do we see any in the area?
Everyone, we've got 3 people at full exhaustion. So, do you guys want to? Sorry, if you want to look around,
Yeah, look around to see if
make
there's
a
any.
perception check.
Okay.
What do you mean by full exhaustion?
Exhaustion.
3 exhaustion?
Talk about movement, not exhaustion. I don't know why I keep saying random numbers.
I got a
You
23.
also randomly break up again.
Say again. Your dice result, I did not hear it because 2 people spoke at the same time.
23.
There's a bit of a steep hill, almost a mountain-like area right as you're at the base of. A little bit more east, but mostly north. You're probably at the widest part of that lake. You can barely see the tower off to the distance. It's no more bigger than your pinky at the stage of where it was, because it's not there anymore. See another chain that seems to go over a mountain to your northwest. Also see now slightly raised, you can see the shimmering waterway of the Styx River. Your north, northeast, east, and southeast.
What were you saying, Mintra?
I'd been saying that Bleemer's mic was breaking up a bit. But it seemed okay with that bit.
Okay. You guys seem pretty tired. Do you want to rest while we take a look out?
Well, I'm not as bad as I was, and okay, I guess we're not really going to gain much if we keep resting every 2 minutes.
Well,
We should probably press on a little bit.
Okay.
as long as we don't battle another point of exhaustion, we can probably go for another hour. Whew.
Okay.
Yeah, I was considering that. Like, we could probably fly another hour to.
I reckon we can get to the
No.
base of those mountains just a little bit northwards.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Sure.
I'm happy
let's-
to go exploring.
Who's flying this
So-
time? I am still not up at speed.
Me.
I'll fly this time.
I'll take another turn.
Well, that's 4 people then.
Yeah,
Oh,
we only need 3.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Oh, good.
It's fine if you want to take Cyborg's
Oh.
place or Melora's place. That's up to you.
Well, how much exhaustion do you have, Malvor?
None?
Oh, you don't have any?
She's the most fit the monkey.
No, I've none.
Why?
To be fair, I didn't have any beforehand.
I think Toto's the only one worse off than me just now.
Yep.
If Toto's
Your
got
boy's
3.
getting roasted.
Okay, make your round of con saves, please.
Oh no.
Yours.
I don't
Fine.
wanna. I don't know if that's good or not. 15.
Pass.
Ah, shit. 9.
Yep.
And I got an 8.
Yep.
And that was a
Save.
fail for you or total?
That was a fail for me. Probably a fail for Toto as well, because that was a 13 for him.
Success.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, all those who did fail, feel free to add a point of exhaustion. You do make it to the face of the mountain.
So, how are we all feeling?
Fine and dandy.
Am I right?
A little bit tired, but I think.
You got enough energy to still go for another hour? You merit this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
I
mark
can
off
go
another
another-
polymorph. I
I'm
forced
still
up.
being a passenger.
Marked off another polymorph.
Gonna do the same now too.
Just to make sure, while I was away, we've only done in total 3 hours, so only 3 slots off, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did your first hour, this was your third hour just now, you're going to your fourth hour.
Yep.
Compensation, please, for your next hour, another 8 hours you've managed to travel.
And I take it we have to roll again.
Oh, it did call for saves, yeah. And that is a fail for Cybor.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Ah, nat 20 for me for a 22.
Nice.
Nice.
That one.
Mantra.
Nasty.
I got a 17.
Ah,
Yes.
Christ. That one for Toto for a total of 4.
So, fail for you two.
A poor wolf boy.
Just to double check, how many exhaustion points does Cyber have? 2?
Just got to 2 of them now, so he's now half speed. Mick?
I'm now on 3.
Yes, speed halved.
I'm just happy I don't need to deal with that shit.
Maggie.
Oh,
I
you must
forgot
be
to
feeling
ask, which
how I
direction
did
did you guys go?
this morning. No.
Don't know if you want to go over the mountain.
See, when we just got here, I was feeling like, with how it was going. But I feel fine now. Could it just, well, in
Speak for
fact,
yourself.
yeah, because I was going to say, it could just be that elves are better at this temperature. And then I look at Melora and Cybor and remember, not so much.
Sure that you've not got it's not like hypothermia where you suddenly start to feel warm again when you get to a certain body temperature. Maybe the same thing happens in heat, you start to feel cool again.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion and have what looks like an axe flying towards Farron's face.
Wow. Thanks. The good thing is I don't have my fucking true sight thing active yet, do I?
Aaron, there's an axe coming towards you.
Do I see what direction it came from?
Straight ahead. Like squarely between the eyes.
Yeah, he'd duck.
Mantra
Where?
smiling. continues walking.
You are roughly the little wee small mound just above the D.
Okay.
We're all okay, Bo.
I'm all good.
I'm alright. Just not being right.
I think Toto's about to melt.
It was like, what exhaustion is Toto on?
He's on 4,
Four.
so yeah, he's properly dying in the heat.
Yeah, his hit point is reduced by half. He can still move.
Uh-huh.
More than half the party now are below half speed.
Yeah, I don't think we can continue travelling. You all look exhausted.
Is your wolf okay?
I'm sure he's fine. He just may need a haircut.
Uh-huh. But how are we going to do that? Oh, actually, we're going to use a cast of Speak with Animals. Hey, buddy. I know, it's too hot right now. But,
Get me back!
Here's an idea though. Would you like a haircut? Maybe get more of the breeze around you?
Looks like he starts banding. Pants again.
I'm not hearing a no, so I'm not going to take a lot off. Just a wee trim.
How about you come here and find out?
Now, Toto,
Ain't the
you
move
know
for
it.
doing anything subtle. Nobody's gonna feed me in a minute. Involuntarily.
Again, like, yeah, you know that, like, yeah, if I'm suggesting something, it's because I think it's for your own good. Now, we can do this
Nature
the
check.
easy way. That is a 24.
To your knowledge, having the care for Toto for so many years, you do know that his fur actually protects him from both heat and cold.
Yeah, actually, yeah, probably not a wise idea. Still, though, like, I know you're miserable in the heat, I know.
I had my winter coat on,
You not blow it out?
but it's winter. But it's not winter, but it's winter, but it isn't winter. It's not winter here.
Yeah, give yourself a good shake, see if you can shake loose any, like, your fur.
How about you
Or we
shake and I'll shake you loose?
Do you like me to brush you instead?
Things away from me.
Relax, I'm
Remember,
not
I
gonna
remember what you did last time.
I'm not going to trim you, and don't worry, I don't have any bow ties on me.
Food, nothing
literally,
else.
Just the brush, nothing
Food,
else.
nothing else. More.
You sure you want the food right now? Because remember, it tastes nasty here.
Tastes nasty.
Put a ration in front of him and go, let me brush you, let me see if this helps.
See, all I can imagine right now is either Fard or Mantra doing the Pink Panther tiptoe going up slowly behind Toto with the dagger in hand ready to shear.
Nah,
We're not
Mantra
gonna
would
shear.
respect before.
As
Mantra would not share.
as they are talking, like they're going back and forth, I imagine I can't hear what they're saying.
You can hear what
Okay.
Alpha is saying. You just can't make it.
Okay, I
He's
see
just
what.
doing, from your perspective, he's doing that.
Okay. As As they're doing that, I'm gonna create food and water, and like just put the food down on the ground, and I take the water and I just dump it over both Toto and Oliver.
hot.
Why?
It looks like you could use some. You're
Oh.
getting a little sweat in your brow.
He turns
Did
around,
you
he sees
know
the
that-
food, he just goes. Just breaks into the food and begins to devour it.
Yeah, because the food's right there on the ground.
I'm just going to kind of stand there for a second and just be like, Malara,
If I can't hear you,
did you know that the water you create
Alexa, lounge on.
is room
I
temperature?
know how to do it.
Uh-huh.
If we're not room temperature now,
What temperature are we at right now?
connection check.
I feel a wee bit burny now.
I needed your body to sweat a bit so that way you could cool yourself down.
What?
Hold on,
I'm
gotta
sorry,
do-
but I think I could knock out a full-grown dragon with the BO coming off of me right now. I don't need to sweat anymore.
Press the digitation.
That's an 11 for my roll of nature?
For Alor, your question about temperature.
Sorry,
Was
you're
it not?
still
Was it not a
cutting
serious
out.
question?
I mean,
Oh,
you said hot water, so I'm assuming that that's how the spell works. It's not nice, cool drinking water. It's room temperature.
I have an
water.
idea. Mantra just turns around to Toto and casts prestidigitation so that all of the water on Toto is chilled.
Nice.
He's now
And
shaking.
I'll do the same to Alvivor.
Oh my god, it's
Your
chilled.
prestidigitation,
It's cold. It's cold.
your prestidigitations will fail. There's
Oh.
no water to
Oh.
lock onto.
I can make some.
Please no.
But I would make a lot more
I
than
just
that.
chill a square area of the grounds and then sit down on it and lie back and go, oh, it's nice and cool here. Like a 5-foot square, so.
Is there room in the 5-foot square for Toto just to let him cool down? a
Oh,
wee
sorry.
bit?
One cubic foot, sorry, not 5 feet. Just 1 foot. So it's just a nice cold area for me to rest my bum on.
So a room temperature tush.
Yes.
I'm just going to discreetly brush Toto, see if I can blow out some of his coat for him.
Are we going to stop here, rest up? Those that are feeling like shit.
I think it might be worth resting.
I think we're going to kind of have to, because again, he's like properly dying now.
Yeah, if it takes
not
Mantra
a
would be
problem.
acting as if she is.
He's
What?
limping, by the way.
She's what?
Toto's been limping.
Have you guys taken a look at that yet?
In fairness, like, it's hot. It's going to impact his mobility.
Short answer, no.
Can't you ask him? I'm sure you can
Aye.
talk to him.
Yeah. Roll over, bud. Let's see. Take a look at
I'm
your
not
paw.
touching the ground, it's just painful enough as it is.
Your paw's hurting because, like, you're walking on it, or...
What's this?
Okay, let me see the paw.
Badly burned. Medicine check, please.
Your poor toe beans. Shit. That's a nat 1 for a 5.
You're just badly burned, but you're not sure to what degree. But total can take 70 points of fire damage. He has
Sorry,
been
70.
He has been hiding it.
Was that before or
And you
after?
saw
Sorry,
me
not
that
hiding, not 70. Not 70. Because he's only
Aye.
at half.
You fucking dick. I was going to say 70. No, fucking read
Insta
that.
kill.
Aye. Exactly. Just like, oh, my paw's been sorted.
70. How many hours? Give me a second, I'll get the math up.
Aye.
I
should
was
think
about to
so.
fucking say.
It's about
Jesus
40 fire
Christ.
damage. He's taking fire damage every hour.
Mantra would be watching, so does Mantra see a burned paw from a distance?
Your passive perception? Yes. With the
Okay.
exact values of damage, I'm actually going to roll this. So he's taking 38 points of fire damage. That's high rolls. 38 total.
With a big sigh, I get up off my arse on my nice cold spot of ground, and I heat up. I cool down. I cool down an area just next to Toto's, like under Toto's paw, so he's got a cold bit of ground to put
Anybody
his
want
paw on.
to put their hand to the ground?
Not,
My
not,
feet have been on him.
not really.
Wrapped
When
in
I stood, that was
clothing.
to him.
Realizing Toto's plight, dilemma, you do notice that your feet have been cooking for quite some time.
Do you want some assistance, Elvivar?
If you've got some like bandages, like just to wrap all of his paws in because he's in pretty bad shape.
I have bad news that I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to hate telling you, but usually Mantra doesn't have shoes on.
Oh,
Have you got Bernie
If
toes
she
as
touched,
well?
if
I
she
thought you
touched the
have
ground,
elven boots
she
on.
would have put elven boots.
Yeah.
I think that no, I'm pretty sure I do.
I'm sure that was not me. That was boots of elven kind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's been wearing that since
Yes, so her feet are protected.
that last shop.
So she
Thank
has
God.
been fake.
Yeah. Plus, she wouldn't have been able to cut
Try
the
and
bottom off of
derail
those
me
ones,
there.
So yeah.
How dare you?
I'm like, oh shit, no. Don't
I'm
do
sure you
that,
went
don't
all
make
in on
that
your stealth. That's what's like. I'm pretty sure you're wearing shoes.
So less Bernie, more warm toe means in your case then, Mantra.
You all
Yeah.
notice your feet are
Oh.
bloody hot, as if your feet are currently their own sauna.
What are everybody's shoes made out of as well?
Well, mine are the same as Mantras, bits of elven kind.
To be
Yep,
honest
so
with you, I
a
haven't
really
given much
thin
thought.
hide.
You see Cyborg suddenly reach the ground. Ha! Ray of Frost, his own hand.
You
That's hot! Lie down!
Well, Mantra did sit on the ground after cooling it.
You got fur to protect you.
I don't
What,
have.
sorry?
You got fur to protect you.
Oh, I used the
My
spell.
clothing. Alright.
On you go.
I
So,
don't have any bandage on me, but I have a big blanket, so I'm just gonna take a dagger, start stripping it off, and then I'm just gonna be lifting up everybody's feet, taking their shoes off, taking a look without their permission. I'm just like going at it,
have
wrapping
you ever
whoever I
thought
need
about
to wrap.
buying total crafted armor?
What?
Ow.
Wait a minute, like, isn't Silvio suffering in this as well? Or is she kind of acclimatized because she's in imp form?
How did Toto react to the ground being cold under his paws?
He's still. That's a good check. He's kind of standing on his toenails.
Oh, we just got raided.
Hello.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
the
everyone.
Oh, Egamade. Hi.
Hi, Gabeed. Yeah, he's using his claw, the nails of his paws to try and keep his beans off the ground.
That's very impressive agility, bud, but
His legs are shaking.
Okay.
Yeah, no one else knows that the
Relax
ground
now.
is cold under him just now.
Isn't his paws bandaged up?
Go a bandage up his
Well,
paws.
Lara's got round to him.
Lara can do that.
Oh,
The fuck
hell
was
was
that noise?
Sounds like a joke on God.
That was Silvio giggling.
Apparently, it was my water bottle. Need a refill?
It did not fucking sound like it.
Thank you, Lauren.
Bloody hell, I don't think I'd ever hydrate again if that was my water bottle sounded like it was empty.
Ah.
That was a good sound effect. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I mean, except for one thing, you've clearly got a mimic in your house now.
Oh no!
The water bottles give itself away.
Oh, that was just perfect.
You just realised who you replied to? No? Oh.
Oh,
Trolling.
that was amazing. Okay, shit. Well, we were dealing with Toto's paws.
Correct,
Okay.
and the fact that there was chill on the floor ground.
Yeah, but I've not told the others. But yeah, did I notice he's on his claws? Is that what you were
He's
saying?
avoided touching his own feet onto this hearing claw.
I cast message now and say to Toto, I chill the ground under you. You should be good for a bit.
Just flicker. And doesn't seem to react. He does
Was this
drop a
just
foot.
instant falls
He
asleep on
drops
it?
one of his paws once, he just swings it back up and he just pulls it up again.
But if it hurts to stand on your paws,
Yes,
just roll
my
over onto your back.
burns and ouches. Painful to touch ground now, even if it's hot or cold.
Hmm.
He says that before the first week when I was still active.
As he's. Go ahead.
On you go. No, on you go.
As I was wrapping his paws, can I do a medicine check on him? I know Alvaro did, but I want a closer look.
What to look for exactly?
What was that?
What to look for exactly?
Just to take a look at the damage of his paws, because she wanted it wrapped for bandages. To give her a second
It'd be a
opinion.
medicine check also to bandage it properly.
Right.
As you're doing so, you can also examine it a bit closer.
Okay. That's a 13 when I was wrapping. And that was a 19 as I was
Wrapping's
examining while wrapping.
adequate enough. You're not sure if they'll hold after a life of walking. However, they are
Mhm.
very clearly first-degree burns.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal him. However, I don't think you should be walking.
Yeah, I agree.
We send him back.
Tokens need time to chill. Pardon the expression.
Do
Heal
it
him
is,
up, and
but
I'll send him back because this is probably not the right place for him. Unless you give him proper footwear, he's not going to be much help.
You can guarantee his safety if we send him back.
Probably anywhere would be better than here.
That is definitely not true. We've come across places that we lost memories, and that shit is just not fun.
Exactly. Plus, you can't even guarantee that you can send him to a safe place as well.
I gave him 20 points of healing.
Total hit points by 20.
Here's a question then. When we were outside the ant colony, Cyborg, you had some sort of tent that you could go into and it had bigger space on the inside. Was that warmer than it was outside? when we were in the kind of snow area?
With the firelight, yeah.
Okay, your bigger tent. Do you still have that with you?
Yeah.
Because that might also help with not being hot ground.
Won't be able to come with us then. Will we leave him here?
No, I never said leave him here, but if he's off
tent
the
will
hot
work.
ground,
What
we
you're
could
asking me to do
potentially-
is pitch a tent for him, but the tent requires to be pitched at a location. So you can't carry it unless you want me to fold him into millions of pieces.
Oh, for sure. Fat. I can't say yes to that one.
Doesn't work the way you think it works. Walks up to you. Your head.
There is one more thing that I could do technically, but it wouldn't be for a prolonged period of time. Rummaging in my bag for my scroll of gaseous form.
After the heal, his paws are on the ground again. The bandages. He's looking at the bandages, but he does ask you, Alvor, whether he's even going to hold.
Yeah, I could put some
Helping,
socks
but
over
not
them.
a lot. Socks.
Yeah. You know, things I wear on
Your
my feet.
stinking socks.
You like your own arse? What do you like? You're complaining about the
My
night?
arse! See Alvor arguing in common towards Total now. Total giving his high push husky attitude.
Look, I do have clean socks in my bag as well. I can give you the clean ones.
Sounds like she offended him.
Yeah, just a wee bit. But to be fair, a lot offends that dog.
He looks at you for a moment.
Among which, being called a dog, he is a wolf, and a very proud one at that.
I hide behind Milana.
What do you think you're doing?
You can be dog meat rather than me.
Yeah, I can put socks over them, and against my better judgment, I could also carry you, or I can put you into gaseous form, but it would only last for an hour.
Wait, we're still travelling?
Well, or when we start traveling again.
Because that was the question I was going to ask. We've travelled for a few hours now. We are all exhausted looking. Do we try and rest? I could sleep for days.
How long would you like to rest for?
At least a few hours. Enough to try and get some energy back.
Well, I can rest twice as long as you, so I can probably get a lot more exhaustion restored.
I have a question for y'all, and this could go completely tits up. So I'm stating that off the bat straight away. You all seem to be getting screwed over by this heat. I do not.
You're a
I
demon,
can
right?
teleport. What?
You're a demon, right?
What? How does that even make sense? No. Hypothetically, I could go further and I could try keep traveling, but double back myself after a while. And if we're going to keep resting as often, I should be able to keep gaining my power back. So then teleportation could be a bit more viable, where if I get closer to where we're trying to get to, grab a stone or something close by to where we're trying to get, then come back, instead of having to do like potentially 5, 6, probably more rests between there and now, I could try and get us a bit closer to save us time.
That makes us a lot of sense, actually.
It does put me in a lot of risk, so I likely will be trying to hide as much as I can, but it would allow us to be more productive with our time rather than having to rest every 3 hours.
Salvio, do you want to try and keep him safe?
And just to make sure no one else is not feeling this heat. It's just me and I presume the imp.
That's me.
Well, I did ask Salvio a question. I went, do you want to try and keep him safe?
Nah, I'm good. This literally is. I'm just here for the ride.
I thought you would have cast illusion as well. It was funny watching him flinch with the axe.
I fucking knew it was you.
I was surprised you never brought it up, as I have to say to people, like, hey, we're under attack.
I mean, it would have been better with a real axe.
It would have been funny, yeah, but yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to pull it off as well.
How about a wooden axe, one that makes him bleed continuously until he dies?
No, but I think you're going a bit far there. I don't like imp you.
Okay, you're just my vehicle.
So, what's everyone's thoughts on that potential idea?
Well,
A little
it's pretty
concerned.
dangerous. Even if halfway through, your good is gone, and I'm sure you don't want to spend any time in these planes by yourself.
See, whenever we're resting is dangerous in itself. So,
Yes, but there's more of us.
yeah,
Yeah, but
but we're all screwed. Well, most of these are screwed. Being tired. Where, if I get in trouble, I can just teleport away. Yeah, I may end up in a random fucking place in this place, or I would end up back up where that tower was because I've got a stone from there. So that way, even if I then get caught, I can then teleport back to there, and I then just make my way back to here because it's only roughly about. We've been going on 3 hour increments roughly, so about say 9 hours for me to catch back up. So probably an hour after you wake up again. Well, half the group wake up because almost half of us are elves.
We're to travel at full speed for 4 hours and then 4 hours back.
I do
I
have
mean,
my.
Farron can also polymorph himself.
I can
Yes,
also
okay.
polymorph. I also have my broom of flying, so that way.
In 4 hours of continuously repolymorphing yourself, you can cover probably about 32 miles.
My concern is, no offense, Farron, but you've died so many times.
Oh yeah, I know.
And
That's
if
why
we
I
don't
said
get
it could go completely tits up.
Right. If
It'll
we don't
eat
get
his
to
eyes if he dies again.
I mean, if you're willing to take the risk, but like, I'd feel a lot better if we still had communication with you.
Mhm.
Nothing goes that far.
I know.
Well, the only thing really is sending where if you're sending towards me every so often, then I can tell you is okay. I've got this far.
Pulls
I've
out
then
of his
got this far.
bag 2 sending stones.
Or if someone had those.
You've had those the whole time.
Yeah?
To be fair, really so far, besides now, when have we really needed them?
Exactly.
We've not.
Well,
Plus
let me
one to you.
think now. The wasp nest, the ant hill, There's been a couple of times where it could have came in handy.
It's going to be used once, so use it as an emergency only.
Baron, be back within 8 hours if you're going to go.
I can certainly try. And Malara, it seemed like you were potentially going to say something else before I butted in. I do apologize.
I was just saying that if we don't get to you in a certain time, we might not be able to bring you back. As you are.
I've had a long enough life. Even longer than most elves normally would. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Alright.
I'm just trying to think, okay, if we're trying to do it faster, this is one potential way. And like I say, not necessarily overly big pitfall for you guys, it's just the danger's on me. So, if someone wants to come with, but you are going to probably get tired still, while you are resting, it means that we can try and make up time.
Technically slow you down as well
Yeah.
if we went.
I was going to say that. I don't think I would ever have been in a position where I'd say I would slow someone down.
Wait, for once, Mantra's slowed us down? Yes!
But
Okay.
yes, you reminded me of something good, and I take out my broom and just sit on it.
Okay. If everyone's fine with it, then that's what I'll do. I'll try and get as far as I can within 4 hours, and then start making it back. And I'll grab a stone so that way we can try and get further in less amount of time. Good luck. Please don't die while I'm away.
Same for you.
So more tiny huts.
I'll try.
You're still inside. See the ability to re-enter. And I presume you burn up.
Yeah. I'll be using my broom of flying and just going as fast as I can with that.
We're flying.
For a while, for now, yeah.
Okay, so that will change the speed.
Oh, what speed were you calculating at?
We're flying. So with Griffin, you're 80. This broom is
Yeah.
50.
You could you use your action to dash with that, and then double the movement speed, which would bring it to 100 feet.
There's a problem with that.
What?
You'll find out.
Okay. Turns out I might die before I get too far away.
Well, this is going to be brilliant. In 4 hours, you can cover 20 miles.
Cool. I'll do that because that way I'm still keeping my spell slots reserved for on the way back in case things go completely tits up. Worst case emergency, I would have, before I left the group, I would have picked up a stone from where they were, so that way I can teleport back to them. No, I wouldn't teleport back. I'm just going there flying and then flying back.
If you're going to dash, you would actually cover 27 miles.
Then I'd be dashing. Ideally keeping low to the ground so that way anything that is distance away that wouldn't see me up in the sky. But if someone's directly in my line of travel, then they'll probably fucking catch me.
So as he flies off, Farron, that's fine. Farron, separately, and because you've left this on every one of your hours, since you're traveling by your own, your risk increases. So,
It got lower because one man group.
would like to
one
roll
person.
a D20.
I don't want to curse any of these two yet. So,
Nobody?
let's.
Okay. Callie, roll this way.
Oh, yeah. You do it for me.
This
You
is
sure?
for them. This is not for you. You're going to be doing your own d20s.
12.
Okay. But you're more safer. Okay. That happens.
Would you like mine?
Yeah. Kelly, roll me a d6.
4.
Cool. I'll have to send that to you because it's going to be the harder one to deal with.
Sounds like a split at the perfect time.
Yep. Okay, Farron, roll me a d20.
I did, and I rolled a 19.
Oh no.
Kudos if you
Now I
remember
don't-
what happens at a 19.
I don't. I just know usually I roll very either
Of
high or
that
low numbers.
particular
and
shape.
Well, as the one that used to be the Dark Messenger.
oh, fuck.
That was the story-related encounters. This is under the threat table.
Good luck, enjoy, and probably in the night, guys.
Baron, roll me a d20. No, roll me a d10.
There you go.
The D10 definitely is scarier because we don't roll them as often.
Yeah, and it also doesn't help. The one that I've just rolled is just skeleton bones. So it looks like a dragon's just burnt up skeleton bones.
Right.
But that's a natural 1 on a d10.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. On d10s, it's the ones. 1 is a 1, right? It's the 0. The 0 is the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Baron's gone. Passive perceptions. The camp party. Is one of you actively looking?
26. I'd be watching him as he passes over the horizon.
He's gone from sight. You can't see him from his distance. Been roughly about an hour since.
Then I'd probably have fallen asleep. The elves might have seen it, Ron.
Yeah, because we only need 4 hours. I would ask Cyborg if he wants to take shifts.
Up to you.
No, I'll take first watch.
So you're doing active watch or just mind your business?
Active watch outside the tent while they're in the
Make a
tent.
perception check. You're looking around visibly.
Okay. $24.
Just off the distance would be about 300 feet away. There's a group of 7 figures. Some ropes walking around.
Are they getting closer to us? Do they seem to notice us?
They may come across at the point that might actually see the camp.
Okay, I will avoid saying anything.
Would like to set up camp. First. Who was ready to set up the camp? Between you three. Andrew?
Usually Alvavere's job, I think.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Survival check.
So that's a dirty 20.
I think it's her fear of bugs that makes her kind of good at setting up the tents.
Yeah. One of them seems to point your direction at you.
Guys, we might want to wait on this rest.
No.
No point
Mantra would
out.
already be asleep.
Mantra.
It's for, I was gonna say your Phantom's helmet.
Not yet.
I will take, you know, that piece of the food that I created earlier that I had thrown to the ground? I will grab like a handful and stick it under her nose and waft it.
It was weird.
Ew.
I will stick it in your mouth next. Wake up, Mantra!
Wake up. Why?
There's people approaching in robes.
Maybe they're here to give us a better bed.
You think so?
I kind of
In this
doubt
place?
Oh, it's a camp! Oh, we're here? Is there people here? And people just crashed over the little hill where you've been hiding in cover. And he goes, oh, it's 4 people and a pup. Oh, yeah.
that. Hi. How's it going?
I'm right there.
Pretty toasty.
Yeah, the hells do that to you.
What you doing here?
Oh, we're a traveling band. Play music.
And you have a gig here.
We're traveling across this place to go to somewhere called Toril. See, I'm from Exandria. Where are you from? What world are you from?
See, at this point, my brain's completely melted. I have no fucking clue where we are or where we've came from.
Ah.
We're just looking for a pet
We
fiend.
come from a
Oh.
moon.
Our band is called the Riot of Possibilities. We're also part-time fortune tellers and part-time fighters too. But yeah, it looks like a good place you found to rest. We're just
You
heading
know
over
where we would find a pet fiend?
to look at each other a little bit weirded out. A mosh pit fiend?
Well, a pet fiend from somewhere around here.
If you want, we can get people together, do a concert, and we can have a pit and turn it into a fight pit eventually. Just some
Oh
fiends
no,
to join.
this is more of a demon style thing.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, we can be pretty creative, but I think that's a bit too creative.
Speaking of demons, you should watch out for the ones to the south. They're trying to make their way northward. I'm pretty sure Zari is probably going to fuck them up soon.
Well, I was just gonna be like, I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys travel a lot. You go on lots of adventures, but this is common, especially here?
Yeah. Some of the devils love our music. We actually stopped over at the Flying Fortress about a week ago. Played for the Archduke herself. In a bit of a bad mood because apparently Tiamat and Belle are fighting again. And that Belle says do not go to Volara or somewhere. There's some sort of weird shit to do with far realm monsters. Ario's trying
Yeah,
to
that's
keep
where
peace.
we're from.
Oh, cool. Your world in danger?
A little bit. But not from monsters, more from undead.
been to a few worlds with that kind of problem. Doesn't always end well. Hey, there's a place called Gehenna, and if you go to the lowest plane, it's got nothing but a dead. It's just scores of undead everywhere. Pretty fucked up. Don't go to Gehenna. That place is a BDS and dungeon with undead and virulating pesticides and toxins and diseases and plagues.
Haven't we been now? I'm sure Favin was killed there a lot of times.
Probably.
Well, me and the people, good luck. You just walk adjacent to the fuck camp and proceed south.
Can I get my sleep now?
Oh, sure.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Aaron,
Mantra's subtle.
Aaron, as you pushed it on, it's been about just over an hour since you've left the camp. You're heading. Which direction were you heading?
In the direction that I hopefully would have been pointed in towards. For, if I remember correctly, we were trying to aim for Bell's Forge. So the volcano.
Northeast, east.
Yeah.
Straight to the lower. It's just a moment's chance to just glance behind you. You see someone on pursuit. Something coming chasing you from behind. And it is getting closer.
Like, does it look humanoid? Does it look like something
It
with
has
horns?
wings. Give me a perception check. And you will have disadvantage because you're force marching. You're fast-paced movement because of your you're dashing on your broom. So you're at full speed, which means you have perception disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. You bastard, you made me waste a nat 20. So that is, to be fair, it's not bad. Even with the lower one, the lower one's a 14 on the die plus 12, 26.
26. Okay.
But you made me waste a nat 20. How dare you?
Oh well. Go. You spot mostly naked individual with huge curling horns and quite a large wingspan. He's holding some sort of possibly a spear or trident, and he is chasing you. He's directly behind you. Probably probably 100 feet now behind you. And he is gaining. It is gaining.
Okay, hold up.
Directly between you and the group.
I am going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And still moving. I'll probably deviate slightly, but still going in the rough direction that I've seen that.
His
And
free
hopefully,
hand. A flame of fears. Throws it your direction.
can he see me
No,
with
you're happy, you
the invisibility?
He can still try to attack you, just have disadvantage.
Yeah. What was that, love?
So that's a
Good
16
thing
to
you
hit.
deviated your course.
Okay, what? Sorry.
16 to hit.
So he can still hit, even though I've not
Yeah.
continued in the same
Invisibility
direction
doesn't
that I
turn you
was going.
into enough completely see-through thing that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, but if he's not visible and he changed direction and it was
Yeah.
going at a place where he was, then that wouldn't hit
Just
him.
because
So that's why I was
invisibility
asking.
only imposes a disadvantage.
Yeah, but even with him moving
He needs cover if
and
he
gaining
wants to be
force,
invisible, not visible, untargetable.
If I cast any reaction spells, it breaks the stealth. But yeah, it hits.
He sees it connects and he goes, Susan, as for damage, Soul Flame is a lot of D6s. Take 24 points of fire damage.
24, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And he has multi-attack. He floats through more.
Still with disadvantage, yes.
Yep.
Wait,
That-
actually. It's a con save I need to do for invisibility. And let me just double check, because I'm pretty sure I have feet to help me. No. Magic skill expert. No. Nope, it's a straight roll. Okay, what's my bonus? Plus 8. 22 points of is the con save there.
That's
so I
right.
believe I pass.
Yep, that was a 27 to hit on the second attack. He's getting
Yep.
Interesting. That was 17 points of fire damage. So con save DC 10.
Yep. Pass. 20.
Heard her fireball. Not 20, but a 13 on the disadvantage.
That doesn't hit.
Perfect. Double one misses you by a mile. And he's kind of second guessing there. He managed to clock on where you were going. Baron. Roll initiative.
God. That's another natural 20 wasted. So 23.
Okay. Top of the initiative. So you have invisibility. You can see him. It's clear he is a horned devil because he's moved 20 feet closer to you. And he's still trying to move to your direction, but he can't see you anymore, so he's now having to guess. Which is going to be a percentage check to see if he keeps following you in the right direction. Up to you what you want to do here. So it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because if I cast the spell, I lose my invisibility. But if I don't cast the spell, I'm likely going to get fucking dropped very fucking fast with the 3 attacks.
Perhaps.
And the likelihood of me being able to deal with the guy by myself is very fucking low.
Not kind of the one you.
it's when you reaction cast.
Reaction casting would still break my the
As in, if you're holding action for if a certain thing happens.
yeah. I'm gonna keep flying. Currently not dashing, but what I would do is Initially, I would have deviated towards the right.
If I roll D6 and hold the result.
What's this in relation to?
Direction. So you're gonna play a bit of
Okay.
cat and mouse.
Okay, so tell me what numbers are what direction, and that way I can just let you know once you need the direction.
Well, tell me what I'll do. You said that dice to that number. Well, tell me the number.
What are the 8s?
6. 6 directions. Looking backwards. It's 3-dimensional. Technically, we can go for 60 side dice if you want, but we'll avoid that.
Okay, actually, I'm going to change the die that I'm holding in my hand, because that was the Skull and Bones one. No, thank you. That's too fucking dangerous for me. Okay,
It's going to be one of these ones where you don't even know if a number is good or not.
so I've just wrote down the directions that I'm picturing in my head
Yep.
for with each number.
Pop them into your group chat. You can't change them.
You can edit messages. That's Twitch chat then. You can edit that too.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna take a picture, so that way I can just send it. So that way,
True, that can't be edited easily.
yeah. And I'll even put what number I rolled in the chat.
You don't have to. You're rolling.
Yeah, no, but it means that I can't be seen as trying to fuck up just because I'm by myself.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So yeah, I'm going in that direction.
Cool.
I'm going to hold my action to
So-
do banish
Only 60 feet. No, 50 feet movement.
50 feet. Yeah. So I'm doing that, and wait, is banish both verbal and somatic? Verbal, somatic. Yeah. Okay.
What?
Yeah. I'm doing that, and I'm holding my action to do banish if he attacks me. And I'm getting ready to use sorcery points to make it worse for them.
That's fine. Yes, you move. That's a 4. He's going to move in the direction of number 4.
No.
It's not so much. It's if I get the opposite direction, I move 60 feet away from you. If it's adjacent, like up, down, left, right, I
Okay, so
maintain
if
distance from you. If it's the matching number, he closes in.
Okay, let's. You said 4, yeah?
Yeah, 4.
So he's going west. Where.
No, you don't tell me
I-
where he's going. You tell right. So you pick the numbers, the direction this way is going in, and you got the opposite number, which should be the opposite direction, and then the other 4 numbers are a maintaining distance factor.
Okay, I just did them 1, 2, 3, 4, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, so I should
I
really
didn't
try
do
to
it-
this a
I
bit better for you.
didn't do that in opposites like you're saying
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Use the d6s for it.
Yeah, I did. But
So in other words, set your
not in
dice
the
up.
order you were saying.
That's your direction. If I get the opposite number, then he's moving away from you in the wrong direction. So it's for approaching, moving away, or is it a maintaining distance? As in left, right.
Maintaining.
Thanks, love. Because that was confused and never loving shit out of me there.
I know. So it's maintaining. So he would effectively lose about 20 feet to you. So the gap widens to 120 feet.
Okay.
That very good. So from your perspective, it's more or less like this. You're here, he's here. You've done that, he's done that. So the gap's there. If you if you chose 1 and he rolled a 6, he'd be going this way and you going that way. Opposite each other. But I have to guess your movements, and every time you roll the correct movement, you get away. If I roll a 6, you chose 1, you're getting away. If I roll 1, you got 1, I close in on you. Closer. At the point, he can probably get opposite you. So, he's going to dash. He's not convinced.
No, she put a message in our group chat to
Translated.
make it easier for me.
Yep.
Thanks, love.
That's a 5.
Adjacent still.
Yes. Perfect. So he loses 20 feet. He's now 140 feet apart. Okay. Your turn.
Again, I'm going this time. I'm just heading in the direction that I'm trying to head, still trying to make sure this guy does not get close to me.
Perfect. He's drifting a little bit. As he's finished moving for his last turn, he is going to make a perception check to smell your location. Listen to your location. He's going to listen for you flapping of your robes. Oh, and then went off the desk.
Top if I could spell bloody words.
So that is a 23. It's a passive stealth check for you, please.
Is that affected by distance away?
So basically just 10 plus your stealth modifier.
Well, normally I have advantage, but it would
That's
plus
the
my stealth
advantage from you.
my boots of elven kind. So like leaving tracks and shit like that, it doesn't work with me.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
It's about being quiet, though.
Yeah. While wearing these boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across. So
That
from
says
what
here.
yeah,
You're flying at speed and your clothes are going.
so yeah, my passive stealth, you said 10 plus whatever my modifier is, yeah?
Yeah.
Plus 3 being in total 13.
Okay, so he has advantage on his sense of direction. So he gets to roll 2 dice against you. He thinks he can hear you, so he's going to make a direction move in that direction. That's a 6 and a 2. Either of those match.
I believe yes. It gets closer.
Nope, he gains 20 feet on you.
So how
Oh, sorry,
far away
10
is
feet.
he?
He's now 130 feet away from you.
Okay, 130 away. Okay.
He's only a little bit faster than you, unless he dashes. That is his turn. Again, maneuver, invisible broomstick.
I'm just going to try rolling a d6 to see what direction I go in this time. So I'm going. Okay. So I'm moving in a slightly different direction. Not that you know which direction, or if he knows it, but yeah, I'm going in a slightly different direction, but still trying to go as far as I can.
You're dashing?
See, hypothetically, with me being invisible, would I be able to stealth just normally because
Yeah.
technically I am
You
invisible?
can use a whole action to stealth to try and give yourself a bit of a safety margin for the next round.
Yeah.
So you
that's
move.
fine.
So you move 50 feet away. That location. Straight roll.
On how straight I get advantage.
Or what do you get advantage from?
Boots of Elven Kind.
Yes, if you're running,
Let me
they'll
reroll.
be
then.
flying.
Yeah, let me reroll. Yeah, nah.
Wow.
So that's a very nice compared to Mantra. It's a fantastic 5.
Perfect. Cool. Because he is going to move in the direction of 3.
Three. Let's have a look. 3, 3, 3. Okay, that was, I believe, in the opposite direction I was going.
You chose a 4.
I'm looking at the picture.
My dice minus 7 minus my dice is the target.
What?
You
Sorry?
rolled a 4 and I rolled a 3. I'm moving away from you.
I rolled a 2.
So Jason, you gain
Okay.
20 feet.
Thank
He's
fuck.
going to stealth check. It is a sense you out. Yep, that's success. It's your 5. So he has advantage on his next movement. Your turn. 200 feet away from him now.
200. Okay, really, at this point, it's just a matter of just keep doing what I'm fucking doing, really. Trying to take advantage of my invisibility. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I can use here.
All in
to-
all, tactically, you have the advantage against him. Because you can see him and he can't see you, so you can make maneuvers to get away from him. He can't make maneuvers to get to you.
Yeah.
He has to guess where you are. Track you.
Okay, is this within the first hour of me leaving the group, or is this
Yes.
after that?
This is just about the pinnacle of about an hour. About.
Okay, once it gets to the hour mark, let me know so I can mark off another invisibility.
You cast invisibility
Yeah.
at the start of your journey or after? You don't
It
presume.
would have been like about 5-10 minutes into getting away from the group.
Okay.
But yeah, just rinse and repeat. I'm just still going, moving wise, and I'm still trying to hide while doing so.
You stealth check.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to keep going
Dashing.
and hold action.
What's your passive stealth?
Still stupidly low. The likelihood of it
10
failing
plus
that
what?
plus 3.
Plus 3, so 13, okay. Cool, he knows, he's got you locked on anyway. And that's a 3 and a 5.
Okay, I was going. I'm still going 2.
He holds against you, so gap still widens by 20 feet, by 20 feet. And he's going to dash again. That is a 3.
Was it advantage? When I give two numbers, was it advantage for
Yeah,
him?
that was the advantage.
Okay.
This time it was a free.
What, sorry?
This time it was a free.
3
Adjacent.
adjacent still.
You're getting away from him. 40 away. Your turn.
Rinse, repeat.
Roll it.
Hold my action, yep.
One movement, 50 feet. Okay, cool.
Yep. Still going in the same direction.
Yep, cool. His turn. He's going to make one movement. It's 4.
I believe that's adjacent.
Fine.
Yep.
He is going to start. He stops. He looks over his shoulder from the direction you came from. Flies
Okay.
away. And he seems to disappear for it gets smaller and smaller behind you.
Okay. I'm just still going.
You're fine. He's disappeared. You can't see you anymore. That's your 1 hour mark gone. Eventually your disability fades. Bit singed. Otherwise fine.
Yep.
What would you like to do? You're still got the
Eventually, just get low. Again, while I'm doing this, might as well just pop another invisibility while I'm going.
You could continue for another hour.
I'm actively trying to go for 4 hours. And that then go back for the 4.
Roll up a d20 for me. I'll for you two.
Sorry, just a straight D20.
Just straight d20. You're now cycling your next hour.
That is a 9.
It's fine.
And 7 for me.
Cool. 7.
This is where he says, you fucked up again.
This next hour seems to be relatively peaceful. Doesn't seem to be anybody in sight. This is the one in your immediate area. Go ahead and roll me another d20 to your third hour.
So that's a 2.
Watch changes at the camp. That was to the end of the third hour. So the fourth hour on your end. And nothing again happens on you, side Farron. It seems to be quite fine. Go ahead and roll me another d20, bringing yourself to the fourth hour. Camp's getting every 2 hours.
Roughly in the middle, that's a 12.
Fine. Aaron, this one again was pretty quiet. Managed to make good headway. You came to your halfway, your precipice of your 4 hour journey.
Cool. I'll look for like what closest kind of like prominent like stone like wheel like structure or memorable thing.
So you have arrived
Landmark. There we go.
near the water.
Okay, I'm just gonna look for a tree, withered tree, grab a twig.
It is, from what you can see from your height, as you look left, right, it's just a simple passive perception, easy to identify this. This seems to be the narrowest part of the river. But
Correct.
this gap will be many more miles than you've actually just travelled. We're looking
Okay.
at possibly here about a 30-mile gap across the water.
Okay, so
Possibly
really,
shorter, about 20 to 30 miles. You're not able to guess because you've not. No, you are. Navigate. I would say that, yeah, it's about 20 miles across the water.
what were you about to say that I'm not or I am?
Navigator, not a navigator per se, but you are an explorer.
Yeah.
So no, you're
Okay.
fine with this one. From one shore to the other shore, possibly about 20 miles from this height, you can see.
Going at the speed that I have been going, roughly how long would that take?
At full speed of 50. At your pace, why is it saying 18 minutes? That's weird. Possibly about 3 hours to cover that at 50 dashed. 3 hours
Sorry?
3 hours of dashing. 100 speed maximum. 3 hours.
Okay. I'll use the sending stone up that I was given. Cyborg made it to the river. Could cover it roughly 3 hours. Teleport back. Or should come back. I'll leave it at that.
Come back to you.
Hmm?
Come back to you. Who's on watch on the 4th hour? Going to the 5th.
Cyborg.
Cyborg does afterwards, yeah.
Just sitting here reading. He ducks behind his cover. And he pulls for his book as fast as he can. Kicks. Mantra.
What?
Devil buff.
I couldn't
Wait,
hear you
yeah.
for ages there.
Oh, he pulls for a book. He goes. He just, the lad is looking up. And he kicks you. Mantra.
Do you want stabbed?
Stab him.
Stab who?
Devil looking right ass. Pineapple.
Open my eyes.
There's a horned devil standing 20 feet above the dome with this two-pronged trident. Huge wings.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And who may you be?
Into your head. Here. We're prisoners.
I can't hear you. Oh,
A bringer, a bringer of prisoners to Zario. Bound to. If we have free in your souls. Base war. And you look weak. I can't say your friend had any better luck.
better luck with what?
He's a smoking cinder on the side of a mountain.
Well, can you describe him? Got quite a few friends around here.
He was riding a broom.
Okay, I'm gonna need more detail than that.
This barrier of yours is amusing. He comes and lands straight on top of it.
So,
Come
what
out,
is it you're
come out.
actually wanting? I mean, you could just keep flying.
He's sitting there grinning at you, smiling as he tilts his head and goes, you just continue hearing your head come out and come out. You're all awake now because you're all being woken up by this telepathic. There we go. Taunts and jaunts.
Earlier with a funky smell.
Come out,
really
come
the
out,
voice?
wherever you are.
Heat hallucinations are getting louder. Are you guys hearing
You
this too?
see a demon ass above your head over.
Look up.
Why am I looking at an arse?
Sexy ass. And it's going to drag yours to Zario.
Don't get me wrong,
What
it's a
plane
very
do you want to go
peachy
to?
ass, but still.
Well, I never actually caught your name there.
My name is no consequence
Oi.
to you.
Why not?
One out. I'm happy to wait for this barrier to expire.
That
Would
is
be an
what everything
interesting
wants to
scenario.
do.
What happens if I was to place a spell that would affect you?
Magic doesn't work on me. Your friend found that out. He inhales quite sharply. The burn of his flesh was the searing. Delicious.
I'm just gonna kind of look up him and go, you know your ears turn green when you lie, right?
Riding a
Toto.
broom, wearing a robe with orange hair.
Oh, that one? He's the weak one. He dies all the time.
Toto, can you tell me if you smell Farron on that?
I shot him down. I didn't make contact with him.
You said you ate him. Your
I
story was
said I
changing
could
a lot.
smell his burnt, seared flesh. Make an insight check, since you're now challenging him there.
Okay, that is 17 plus 3, dirty 20.
He's telling the truth. Mostly.
Bless you.
Thank you.
He is keeping something from you.
You're hiding something.
You're hiding yourselves. His 3 souls. I'll spare the rot and turn him into a little pet.
The thing is, we would fight you, but honestly, we fight demons like you all the time. What difference
Yeah.
are you going to make?
I mean, no disrespect, but you're kind of below our level. Like, this is just going to be boring and embarrassing for you. Plus, it's too fucking hot. Like, go play with somebody else.
Yeah, we weren't hiding, we were just napping. There's a difference.
Do you have a preferred plane to go to?
Send him to play with Mir.
I don't think that would go too well.
Yeah,
I
well, let's
mean, we
face
can
it,
try
though,
send them.
the amount of bullshit he's sent us in, it'd be good payback.
You don't actually get to choose where you get Spanish to. You get Spanish to a harmless den plane.
Who said it was Spanish I was thinking of?
See, that Maui stunt there seems like nice and easy.
See, I was thinking of like the Palace of Despeto on the second level of the Nine Hells.
That'd be a good field trip for it.
Well, we're playing a fire, but this feels like we're there.
Send him to the plane of water. Then he'll be suffering. That moment when the DM goes quiet, you know he's preparing a battle.
He's
battle.
glaring. Down at he's waiting to see what your move is.
Just put him in timeout anywhere, Mantra. It's too hot for this crap.
I don't know.
Well,
It's
apparently he's
dangerous.
alive because he just checked in. Apparently we can cross. Apparently we can splash.
But there's water as an actual water.
I see. So your
Told you you
friend
were
was
bullshitting us.
scouting for you.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But Zari has an important
You know what
job
to
for
set
you.
out to stop us now, don't you?
He's looking directly at Seymour. You know we can hear that.
You're what?
Sending stone.
So you also know that you've been caught out in your own lie then?
We know all about you now.
And it's too hot, we don't give a shit at this point. I mean, look
So
at
do
Toko.
the others.
He's a melted pile of fur.
Let it be known that they're probably going to be sending dozens of my kind along that water looking for your friend.
And your kind are what exactly?
Horned devil.
Yeah, not what we're looking for.
Looking for.
Yeah, you know, we're looking for a real challenge.
Face me. He jumps off the tiny hut and he stands aside. He twirls his trident, his fork, and he points it towards you.
Nah.
Looks at
I'm
the
going
rocks
earlier, completing a long
surrounding,
rest.
covering this Then I'll bury you until we come back and we'll just shatter your barrier. He
Still
ignites
no.
flame in his hand and he begins throwing at the rock formations around your tiny hut.
Probably now would be a good time to put him in Time Out Mantra.
What was the god that he was talking about
Boom!
again?
Boom!
What was the god that he mentioned again?
You mean the person he spoke of? Archduke
Yeah.
Zariel.
Does Mantra know what he looks like at all?
You've never met. So, several bits of rock just falls onto the dome.
Wait a minute, was I
I
not
want
to
to-
the Archduke yesterday?
What?
Like the guy that I met at the top of the tower when I did my elevator routine.
What about him?
Is that
an
not the
archmage.
Archduke? The Archmage. Go straight over. Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. The Archmage is going to be pissed at you if you do.
Morgan You're friends of Morgan. Good.
Not exactly.
More will come for you now. Consider yourself, even if you were to escape, the hells will rise up to capture you.
I want to, as an attempt at intimidation, conjure up one of those sort of outer abomination things that we saw from the far world. I want to conjure an illusion of one of them beside me.
Which one? Describe it, don't name
it. Well, lots of eyes.
They all have lots of eyes.
Lots of eyes, lots of tentacles, and you go mad if you stand next to them.
Oh, the gibbering horror. The little thing that some of them spit out.
Yeah, what was a big thing that caused those gibbering
Oh,
horrors?
Starspawn Emissary.
Oh, there you go, a Starspawn Emissary.
You use my illusion to project one in your hand.
No.
They are large creatures, just be
I
careful.
actually have a spell that can create a silent image, which is a large one. 15-foot cube.
Okay. He looks and goes, what is this? Illusions?
Does he not need to check
His
against
eyes
my
turn red and he glares at it. So you're balls of the far realm. I thought Mordekainen was better than that. He flings throws a flame at it. Just a projection.
It's certain creatures that we have had to fight in the past. There's many more.
Just throw more around.
Dragons have fallen to us.
More rocks have fallen onto the thing. As soon as your barrier falls, you'll be crushed. And I'll be back with some friends, including ones who can make quick work of your barrier. He takes off. And he flies towards that floating fortress that flew over you earlier.
Okay. Not to be the bearer of bad news, but I think this camp is compromised.
More than likely, yeah.
Now you can risk.
Considering we get crushed if we sleep longer.
So you can risk staying for another 4 hours and move out before your shield expires. Remember, it's 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of light work.
We were 1 hour away from completing a long rest, I believe.
You were 4 hours in. This was
it
during the
was on
5th hour.
6 that you asked about Cyber. I thought.
No, this
Yeah,
is
because
about.
I had.
Well, you've
I
not
had
rolled your
400.
third D20 yet. So you have not gained your 6th hour. This was between your 4th and 5th hour this occurred. This is around the same time Farron messaged you guys with the sailing stone.
Okay. Do we risk sleeping here? Can you create another tiny hut?
I can make tiny huts, but if he comes back with a friend who can get rid of my tiny hut, we're in trouble.
So,
How fast is he moving?
quite.
Roughly, give me a number.
What, for how fast he's moving?
Yeah.
Like, probably about 120. It's going quite quick.
He's dashing. He won't keep that for long, but the fortress, that's very far away. It'll be more than 4 hours before he even gets there, let alone comes back. So we have time. I would say we can put a rest. And then, yes, Gato get as far away as we can because they will be looking for us.
Well, what do we tell Farron? Like you said you heard from him?
I haven't replied yet. I can reply. But, oh dear. That thing is turning and coming back this way.
Already.
The fortress, yeah. Did you say he could hear our sending?
Yes.
Oh no. Farron's a big boy, he can survive on his own, right? Might want to leave.
Do we message Farron to tell him to leave, bail, abort?
Does he have anything to get him out of there?
Not if he's ambushed. I have a potion of ghastly form. It's only going to help moving him if he's hurt.
We're gonna have to get to him. Now, those two will probably meet each other within the next 2 hours, and they will be able to give our exact location, which gives them another 2 hours to get here. So when they arrive, we'll be rested, but under line of fire.
Can we not make another hut in a slightly more inconspicuous area?
Where? This place is like a barren wasteland. We chose this spot because this was the best spot for cover.
Now we're kind of stuck.
Yeah. He didn't like you, by the way.
Of course not.
He's looking at Alfor.
That was...
But
He really didn't seem to like you.
does this look like a face that cares?
Eh.
The people that like her usually shout Alve in the end of the pub.
Exactly, like, and quite frankly, I don't have a pole, so I mean, I could have asked to borrow his trident, but I don't think it would have been really
Ovi.
Fuck off.
You got yourself a bit of a pickle.
The context of who's speaking to me.
You recognize the voice is Davros.
More specific.
The person who's giving you your fire abilities.
Ah, yes. Good. Far too hot right now.
Yes,
What
I
do you
know.
want?
You hear the rocks drag off of the dome, and then suddenly the dome just disappears.
What the...
Yeah, it's just a crappy magic from beginner wizards. Hello, you must be her friends. She never told you about me, did she?
I'm just going to sit up completely because I'd like to think that this entire time I've been laid down on my back, really not giving any less of a shit. I'm just going to sit up and just be like, holy crap, you're not actually in my head, you're here.
Mm-hmm. So, you have a dilemma with my brethren. The pit fiend blood, that's conspicuous.
Don't blame me, blame him, and I'm just going to point to Cybor.
What did I do?
You and your fanny friends that create this fucking hunt and make it impossible after impossible task.
You realize
Honestly.
I could have brought you every single item you needed for this tournament.
Wait, what?
Of course you.
I genuinely thought that you just gave me fire hands in exchange for killing my brothers.
Yes, but we could expand on our relationship.
I'm not doing sexual favors for you.
Oh, I don't need to.
I know
You've
that
already
desperate.
done it.
Wait a minute. Were you
I
one
tell
of the
you
people
what.
that...
I will help you with your dilemma and your hunt, and I will take that. And he points directly at you.
Wait, what? What do you mean you'll take me?
Not yet.
You're gonna have to give me the full details. I know better than to sign a contract without reading the fine print. You forget who, like, you spent a good chunk of time with.
If my estimation is correct, the calendar. That's the racing calendar, the one that's calendar I want. D&D calendar. When does the fun stuff begin? We're about here.
You made a pact, Alcohol?
Kinda.
You'll probably know in about 2 months' time anyway, because you don't seem to be that sick yet.
What?
Valara
child.
pulls out her
I will take it as payment.
Wait, sorry, you
You're
keep
with-
cutting in and out. Wait,
You're with
what?
child.
No, I'm not. You
Probably
must
that captain you slept with in Oceanbell.
No. I am 99.9% sure that I'm definitely not.
Oh, you are.
And
Since you're not so
maybe-
attached to it, then I'll assume this is a deal. He extends his hand to you.
I'm sorry, but again, no, because I'm not.
Shame. And why are you laughing? You're pregnant as well.
You
I think
Play a
assume
straight
that-
mantra.
Do you just assume
think
that
you're,
everybody with
what?
tits?
Two kitties love each other, they make something special. Something's special.
Do you just assume that
Sheer
everybody
horror
with tits
flies
is
over Mantra's face.
Yours is kind of special. You'll be great.
You cut out there.
Yours one is special. It's funny you procreated during our pact. Bit of an effect.
Well, Alpha's one.
Again, I'm not. And I don't know where you've gotten this idea from.
That, he points towards the flying fortress of Zariel, belongs to Zariel, and she would love to get her hands on all of you. But, alas, I can help. You want to go to Bell's Pit? I will take you there right away. Or, I can just rip the heart of a pit fiend for you and hand it to you. I'm sure you can get more than 6 liters.
And you want a hypothetical child in exchange for that?
As I said,
Because
the offer's on the table.
I don't know.
Alpha, if you're not planning on having any kids, offering up this
It's
firstborn
not the fact
could
if
be
you
an option.
plan to have a child or not. She is.
I mean, for a start, I didn't sign up for surrogacy. I've already got enough on
Oh,
my
this
plate
is
as
your
is with
own
you lot.
making.
And secondly, like, you forget what profession we're in. Highly unlikely that it's going to actually go to like your completion, even if I am. So I'm still on the doubtful side.
That's fine. As part of an insurance policy, if any fatal wound you take, I will immediately translocate yourself my stead, for lack of a better term, and keep you safe in your cage until full term.
Again, why? What do you have to gain?
I gain a
Is
subject, a subordinate, a gift.
yeah, one that you realize is gonna eat shit and cry 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, up until
Now
about
fashion into a weapon or some other use. I don't know. This would be not the first time, but
yeah, again, I'm not buying this because again, I'm not, and highly unlikely that anybody is gonna entrust you with a child. So
you will.
no dice.
Let me know if you change your
Well,
mind. Disappears in a flash of flame.
sorry, what did he just say?
Who the fuck
Catch
was
that
that?
last bit.
His last words were,
Got no
fair
idea.
enough. Let me know if you change your mind.
This prick has a hit out on my brothers, so give me fire powers in order to take them down, which, admittedly, I'm going to do anyway. So it was very much a mutual agreement, like, yeah, I kill them for him, and I get to keep my fire hands. But never mind that.
Okay.
You and Denton got it on.
You and the captain?
Yeah, but to be fair, me and him had rapport going way back. You'd only just met him. I would have thought it would have taken you a lot longer to warm up to somebody.
Says, put that journal down. This is a bit of a sensitive moment, Lara.
Nice. In all honesty, I think he's jerking our chains. There's zero fucking chance.
Then why would they say it?
And he's jerking our chain. He does this. Like, he tries to, like,
He would offer to do a deed that would save us possibly our lives. as a frank.
in exchange for a child. Like, I'm thinking that if we don't produce, then he would enforce production. If you get what I mean. And I don't find the practice like that.
If my understanding of works is probably is if you don't produce a child, he takes you.
Guys, again, fucking unlikely. You see the amount of mental shit.
Or you
that
might just
we
do a hit of the deed himself and keep you there until you give it.
That's precisely what I'm alluding to.
He said you're already with child.
Yeah,
Are you
sure.
sleeping with your competitors?
Again,
Get any
I'm
secrets?
I am not fucking pregnant. Nobody is pregnant.
You notice
here.
how she doesn't deny not sleeping with him?
Oh, I admit that I slept with him, but I'm not like pregnant. It's like, again.
How many other
people-
other people have you been sleeping with in Ocean Bell?
Let me see now. There was a captain. Let's see now. Went through a bit of a dry spell for a while back there. I'm pretty sure I got on with somebody while I was a goblin. Another person while I was a goblin.
Blinking confused right now.
Possibly one more person when I was a goblin. Oh yeah, and my horrible ex-husband.